6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Tell him. 76.
They hand it to Gibbs. They're going to work this down inside the 45. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Detroit.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Here's Gibbs. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Max doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
They'll go play action with Goff. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Seventh play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Back 20.
Goff. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Lions first down. First carry for David Montgomery. And he'll be taken down. Do we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal?
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. Here's Gibbs. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. His 6th touchdown now for the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A return coming from the 14. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Yellow.
On the ground, this is Hunt. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Open man downfield. It's Rice. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
For this linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here, bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Here's 3rd and 7. Patrick to throw. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th down coming up. On comes the Chiefs punter. Deep for the Lions, Holly Freeman. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Now Mahomes. That's going to be caught. And he's going to have the Chiefs first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
1st and 10 now from the 36.
Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. These two moving the chains themselves. A gain of 14 and a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Now a run on 1st down. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, KC.
yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
And he misses the extra point. It's no good. That is his second miss of the year, and the score stays right where it is. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Khalif Raymond to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On play action, Goff. Caught downfield by Teslam. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It is a huge play for Detroit. 32 yards.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Off the RPO, it's caught by St. Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Christian Fulton is in on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
We go.
They'll run with Gibbs. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Detroit.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the 1st down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
On
the handoff, this is Gibbs. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
One just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Isaac Teslam was the intended target, and it's going to be 3rd down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
2 for 66. Hey, Shell.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big fourth down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
And let's give it a 4 on that one. Big lineman Aleem McNeil ends the play there.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 26-yard line.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
Yellow.
Here's Mahomes. Exiting the pocket right. He'll tuck it and take off. And he gets this up close to the first down, marking at the 32. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. On the run to the right. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide and get down. He's got that first down.
This is exactly how it's supposed to look on 3rd down. His eyes are downfield, nothing materializes. He quickly decides he can do it himself, picks up the first down, and then to protect himself with the slide. Well done.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. It's a pickup of 12. First down, KC.
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
Yellow.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. And that's going to wind up incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play.
3rd down and
9. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Third down and 9.
Yellow.
Mahomes back. That one intercepted. Picked up by Terrion Arnold. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up first and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick six.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. First and goal.
20.
Here's a run. And he will score! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now a return coming from the 14. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And not only a heck of a return, but it changes a little bit of the coach's strategy. You're thinking he's just going to sit on this score. He's willing to take it into the locker room for the half. All of a sudden now you get a big return, you got a short field, and this offense has a chance to steal some points here before halftime.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. That's caught by Hunt. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's close to another first down. He'll step out. Granted that first down marker.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets, and he continues to make plays like that. Their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's second and inches. Mahomes now to throw again. Goes down to his left. Now he takes off.
Yeah, that's a nice job. He's out of the pocket. He knows he doesn't need all that much for a first down. He's able to tuck it, get out of bounds, and keep this drive alive.
Chiefs. First and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. To throw is Mahomes. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. They're going to try to run it in. And he takes it into the end zone, so they get 2 more on the board here just before halftime.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Goff. He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. Short kick taken just inside the 20. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. A carry for Hunt. It's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Yellow, yellow. I'm the moving.
He'll get it again. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get him up on 2nd, and they got a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call, it's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And they'll take this down inside the 35. 14 on the pickup. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Yellow.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
2nd and 10.
I don't need to. Right.
Now Mahomes. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
And you get a sense that in a really tight game like this, it's that one play that's going to tip the scales either way. So they come out swinging for the deep one on that one. They can't quite link up, but keep swinging. Keep generating those chunk plays, because typically in the NFL, chunk plays equal points.
On third down, Mahomes. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Here's Mahomes. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, here's Goff. Catch is made by Wright.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
From the gun, here's Gibbs. Finding room across midfield. Down the sideline to the 20. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. A return coming from the 14. They will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Yellow, yellow. 180.
Mahomes. Flush to his right. That's to the right side and incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That is tossed down the field. It's worthy. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
They go play action with Mahomes. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. And even 30 yards.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. He'll get this out to his running back. And he'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here. Watch.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. He'll go play action with Goff. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On the ground, this is Gibbs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. This running back's had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Third and 10. Laporta in motion. From the gun, on third down, it's gone. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, Goff. Open man, left side, he's got it. And he's going to have the Lions first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long. On play action, Goff. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a first down. Back to the air one more time. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. And that will lead to a second down.
We go, 76. We go, tonight.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
We go. 180.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he is out of bounds at the the 4-yard line. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Tie game, 4th quarter. What a sequence looming here as we get to first and goal. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. Gibbs. This defense backed up. If they bring a fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Brings up second and goal.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. They'll run with Gibbs. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
A bit of a curious call there, Mike, on 3rd and goal. From this far out, you thought they would have turned to their passing game. They tried to catch the defense sleeping and keep it on the ground. Great job by the defense being ready for everything. Not only do they stop them, they take them back for a loss. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, here's Isaiah Pacheco. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. From 23, here's 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. Moving to his right. Taking off. He's trying to get there.
It's a really good effort on 3rd down, just trying to make something happen. He did well to get what he got, but it's not enough for a first.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And that's going to be a Chiefs 1st down as the tackle's made at the 36.
Yeah, sometimes these coaches want to overthink it. They want to dial up these super tricky plays and try to outthink themselves sometimes. And you find yourself here in 4th and real short. Something easy, something your guys have repped a million times. Win the battle up front and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but Not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. 2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Patrick to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, this is Hunt. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. Here's a run with Hunt. And he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. A big play in the game now. 3rd down and 1.
Yellow, yellow. Let's go on, 80. Our side.
They go with Hunt. He will not be able to get to the end. They shut him down. Taken down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
3rd and short. You think the defense has everybody packed in there real tight. So as a play caller, you're thinking, all right, let's give my running back a chance to stretch and cut. This defense was ready for all of it. They string him out wide. Nowhere to cut. Take him down for a loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
This is one of those coaching decisions people are going to be talking about for a long time. You find yourself down 3, a field goal gets you level. Instead, you roll the dice and go for it, and you fail.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up manageable 2nd down.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Laporta in motion. On 2nd down, gone. That one out wide to Gibbs. And this yields nothing. He's out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
It's one of those times, Mike, where you're actually better off just throwing the ball away. And yes, it's nice to get that reception, but it really just results in a wasted down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down.
120. Here we go. 76. 76.
From the gun, it's Goff. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left side, caught by Kelsey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. He'll get this complete. That's the tight end, Noah Gray.
It's a pickup of 6.
Here comes 2nd down.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ballgame.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Yellow! Yellow!
Right back to the air from Mahomes. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway. And he's taken down. Aiden Hutchinson in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down. Now there's the timeout signaled with 2 seconds left to go. The field goal unit likely to come on, trying to send this one to OT. And we'll get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to force overtime. This one is good. Would you expect anything less from this game? We are going to get some more. Headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown in the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, That's the way the game ends. Raymond now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Laporta in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught by Gibbs. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second and 7.
From the 35, here's second down and 7. Laporta in motion. A second down throw for Goff. And that ball incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Here's third and 7. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down. They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. They took a chance on this opening drive of OT, and now this game changes dramatically as they turn it over on down.
Mike, I understand that aggressive play calling is sweeping the NFL, but this situation right here, your best chance of winning is pinning them deep with a punt, putting your defense back out there and hopefully getting the ball back. But right now, giving your opponent a short field all but gives up all your chances of winning this game.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and 9. Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Gotta get this to the 25. Here's third down. Here's Mahomes. That's swung out to Hunt. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, KC.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. He's able to find his man near the sideline. He's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pick.
Throwing is Mahomes. Short throw taken in by Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Yellow. Let's go, Lou, Eddie. Hey, yellow, Eddie.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Yellow. First hit.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice one there. It gets him down to the 6.
Nice run right there. You get down here into the red zone area, Mike, and yards are hard to come by. He's able to stick his head in there and sets him up for 1st and goal.
From 6 yards out, it's 1st and goal.
First hit.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. And Detroit's going to use their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Yellow. First hit.
They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Talk things over before 3rd down. They'll run. And he'll get this inside the 5, but no further. Great job by the defense. It sets up 4th down. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This one to win it in overtime.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. This is a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. Final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Chiefs victorious as we say so long from Arrowhead.